Alrighty, everybody. What is happening? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. This is the last day of the NBA of the regular season. Hold up, I have something else to post here. How's everybody doing this on this Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, depending on where you are. There we are scoreboard watching today. We are going to be taking a look at every single game, see what's up, see what's happening around the league, who's going to end up where, who's going to play what match we're going to have to play in, what match we're going to have in the first round. We're about to figure all of that out today. And those to the top of the screen is your scoreboard. Like I said, today we are just scoreboard watching, seeing what is happening around the NBA as the season progresses here, or the season comes to a close here. We will get into tiebreakers. I posted this out on Discord a couple minutes ago. I'll post it here and I'll pin it on in the chat if anybody's wondering about tiebreaker scenarios. I'll have those. Um, what's up, Cave? Cave, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you? I'm doing good. I appreciate it. How you doing? I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing okay myself. Like I said, I posted this down in Discord. So like I said, if you guys have any questions to ask me just in general, make sure to do so. But also, uh, I'll get the tiebreaker scenarios out. Like I said, I did post this on my Discord. I posted it out in the Discord like an hour ago before the game started. But so right now, Orlando is beating Boston right now. 53 to 43 to score there. Of course, my Lakers play against the Jazz, and we'll get into that game in a little bit. Sixers are up against the Bucks. Pistons are right now blowing out Indiana. Miami is nearly up the Hawks, not by a little there. You have Charlotte leading. Charlotte is up by was 17, 13 at the half, so that's looking pretty good. And then the Raptors right now taking care of business against the Nets. That is the early second quarter. So all these games on the left is basically at half. So we'll take a look at things over here on the other side. Um, I don't know why my Discord is not opening right now. Actually, matter of fact, I can do this on my I can do this on my I can do this on my phone here. Hold up. So what I'm basically gonna send you guys, and I'll pin this in the chat. This is the tiebreaker scenarios. These are all tiebreakers. So if you guys know what's going on around the league, here are the tiebreakers for tonight. All right, so there you go. There are your tiebreakers. I posted it. I will pin it in the chat as well. So for the tiebreakers, what we're looking for tonight's games. Nice for our tiebreakers. The Heat right now, as you block standing wise, the Heat have the tiebreaker over the Hornets. Right now, the Hornets are up by 1 game, so that will be very crucial. 76ers have the tiebreaker over Orlando. Raptors have the tiebreaker over the Hawks. Lakers have the tiebreaker over the Nuggets, and the Trailblazers have the tiebreaker over the Clippers. So there is your important tiebreakers that you need to know for tonight's games. And we will get into NBA play-in tournament predictions. Next week is really fun. It's a really fun slate next week because we get to do that. We get to do my NBA full bracket predictions. We get to, oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. We get to do that. We also get to start our weekly pick show. Starting with every round, playing tournament part two, and not the 8 seed games. So yeah, next week's slate is going to be very fun. So you guys don't want to miss that. So like I said, hit the like and that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Wow. Now my Discord on my computer wants to open up. How bullshit is that? Of course your ass wants to load up right now. Fuck you. I wanted you to do that earlier, not right now. All right, and let's slide this over here a little bit. There you go, like that. There you go. All right, so I'm going to be watching games over here myself. Um, let's go. Let the madness begin here. Good. That was a good ending to the first half there for Washington. They're only down by 10 against Cleveland. Um, all right, so right now, ooh, okay. Toronto's only up by 9 against Brooklyn right now. Remember, the Raptors have the tiebreaker over the Hawks. So the Hawks lose to Miami and Toronto beats Brooklyn, even though they have the same record. And right now Atlanta's the 5 seed, Toronto's the 6 seed. Toronto will win that tiebreaker, and those two teams will flip flop. But yeah, there could be a lot of flipping and flopping going on around in the NBA today. What's up, sir? What's up, Sir B? How you doing? How are you feeling? All right, here. Let me get this out to the Discord and Twitch here. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so we have our post link, and then we'll share this. And we'll go here. All right, cool. And then that's out to here. Now I need to get this stream out to the Discord. Like I said, if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure you guys please do so. I'll also put that in the chat. We have um we also have our predictions coming out tomorrow. So let's roll. So basically how we're gonna do the pick show is just kind of like how we did with the NFL. But we have 2 games here and we have multiple people on and we're gonna see who wins. I think Yeller is Alrighty, folks. So, what do you guys have popping? Who do you guys have winning? If you guys know the standings already, we'll go ahead and get to that in a minute here. Trying to wait for every game here to get at least a halftime. So, it looks like every game is about at half. So, let's go ahead and show you guys the standings here real quick. Let's go ahead and do that. So, the standings are looking pretty all right now. We'll just click on any game here. So this is what the standings look right now in the Eastern Conference here. You have the Pistons hanging on to that 1 seed that is locked. Celtics, 2 seed. Um, yeah. I need my cursor for this one. So, the Pistons, like I said, they're locking into the 1 seed. That one doesn't really matter. Celtics are the 2 seed. They clinched. 3 seed are the Knicks. They clinched. 4 seeds the Cavs. They're locked. Now, when it gets to here, this is all of this becomes interesting here. From the Hawks to Miami. Now the Hawks are right now the front runner. Right now they're losing to the Miami Heat, and if they win that game, they clinch the 5 seed. If Toronto beats Brooklyn, and if Atlanta loses to Miami, these two teams will flip positions because Toronto has the tiebreaker. So that will happen there, and they would clinch. But however, if Toronto does lose, and if Toronto loses to Brooklyn somehow, and then if Orlando beats Boston, which they currently are right now, these two teams will flip positions. Orlando will get the 6 seed. Toronto will now flip into the plan. And if you look down here, Philadelphia right now, if Orlando loses this game and if Philadelphia wins, then these two teams will flip positions because Philadelphia has a tiebreaker over Orlando. So these two teams will flip positions. And these two, Miami, Charlotte, these two teams are kind of locked into that 9-10. Um, I know you're looking at this like, hey, this is a only 1 point game. How is this possible? The only reason why this is locked is because Charlotte has the tiebreaker over Philadelphia. No. Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Philadelphia has the tiebreaker over Charlotte. So even if they have the same record, Philadelphia will still move ahead because they have the tiebreaker. So that game doesn't really matter. These two teams are locked into the position. So we know these two teams are going to place off in the plan. But Miami does have the tiebreaker over Charlotte. So if Miami wins and if Charlotte loses, then these two would play in Miami instead of Charlotte. So that game could mean something there. Let's take a look at the West here real quick. The West is actually more explanatory. Thunder declares the 1 seed, San Antonio declares the 2 seed. Now these two, between the Nuggets and the Lakers, right now I think Denver is benching their guys. I have to check, but I think Denver is benching their guys. Jokic is playing. Let's see, Jamal Murray, Tim Hardaway Jr., Peyton Watson, Bruce Brown. So the Nuggets are really benching everybody. There's no Aaron Gordon, no Cameron Johnson, no Christian Brown. See, it looks like it's gonna be Nuggets with a whole bunch of backed up. Is San Antonio playing their guys, or I'm wondering if San Antonio is playing their guys. Here, let me see. San Antonio playing their guys. Okay, Wemby's out. De'Aaron Fox is playing. Castle's still questionable. Johnson. So it looks like they're playing about everybody but Wemby. It seems like. Luke Cornett's out, so man, this team's not really gonna have a center. But but yeah, it looks like they're playing some guys. So San Antonio's probably like in the front run to win that game. Well, if you're San Antonio, you probably want to win this game because you'd rather send Denver to the other side of the bracket, knowing that the Lakers will probably beat the Jazz tonight. So, um, but anyway, if the Lakers beat the Utah and if Denver loses to if they lose to San Antonio, which is definitely doable, even though they've been arguably the best team in basketball. And if the Lakers beats Utah, then these two teams will flip because the Lakers have the tiebreaker over Denver. So these two teams will flip. And if I'm being honest, I know you're getting Houston in the first round, and if you look at it, we'll put up Minnesota here. Uh, so the Wolves and Rockets are basically waiting who's going to be playing out of these two because these two are already locked into that 5 and 6 seed respectively. And then if you look here, the Suns, they're locked into the 7 seed. Tonight's game doesn't really matter for anything. Trailblazers and Clippers. The Warriors are locked into the 10 seed. Nothing matters there. But these two games matter. Trailblazers and the Clippers. Trailblazers play later on tonight. Same thing as the Clippers. Right now, the Trailblazers have the tiebreaker over the Clippers. If Trailblazers win, then the Clippers will. Then this is how it will be. But if the Clippers win and the Trailblazers lose, these two teams will rearrange positions, and this game could be huge. And that's actually huge because this is the difference of getting two chances to make it to the playoffs or having just one chance to make it to the playoffs. So that's definitely huge. So Portland's game is going to be very important to make sure that they take care of business and win. But the third quarter is starting in some of these games here. We have um the third quarter. I'm wondering if I can make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see what quarter they're in. Is there a way I can make this smaller? Or not really. No. All right, whatever. So I guess we'll go by fours here. Right now this game is still a half. Toronto's only up by 9. Charlotte's up by 11. Miami is up by 7, but Atlanta's at an 8-0 run right now. And Detroit and Indiana, that game doesn't really matter for anything. So really what we're looking for in this slate is we're watching the Miami Atlanta game, Charlotte in the Knicks game. We're not watching anything for the Knicks, but we are watching for Charlotte. Um, Toronto and Nets, we're watching that game, make sure Toronto wins that. And then here, Cavs, I mean they're locked into that. It's a 4th season, nothing matters there. Watching this game, watching Orlando, and we're watching Philadelphia up here, who's currently right now losing to Milwaukee. Um, that's interesting. I did not think the Sixers would be losing to Milwaukee because remember, if they do, where are they at? Because if they do down here, I mean, they'll stay at that AC position instead of having a chance. Philadelphia could move up here. 'Cause I think Philadelphia also has a tiebreaker over Toronto, right? Does Philadelphia have the tiebreaker over Toronto? I think so. Yeah, Philadelphia does have the tiebreaker over Toronto. So if Orlando loses, Raptors loses, and Sixers win, it'll be a 3-place tie, and the Sixers will be the 6th seed because they have the tiebreaker over these two teams. So okay, so that's interesting. I did not know that. So Sixers, you need you to win, you need Atlanta to lose, and you need Toronto to lose for you to not be participating in the plan. But so those are the scores. Like I said, we will take a look at those. We will be back and forth between those and see who finishes where. We will also be live for tonight's games, which tonight's game starts at 8:30. We got the Bulls visiting the Mavs here. That game means nothing. Grizzlies and Rockets. That game doesn't mean anything either. Pelicans, Wolves. That game don't mean anything. And Suns, Thunder. That doesn't mean anything. Now over here, when we get to over here in the Lakers game, I have the Lakers game over here because I favor them. The Lakers and Jazz game that game means something for the Lakers. Nuggets and Spurs, that game means something to Denver. Warriors and the Clippers, that game means more to the Clippers. Warriors are not playing for too much of anything. And then Kings Blazers, we'll be watching the Trailblazers in that one. So not the worst slate of games, but also games that we also have to pay attention about because there's multiple seeding scenarios where teams could flip flop in the standings and things of that nature. So I'm going to be rotating between the games here. Hopefully that they're close. Like I said, I'm just using this as a scoreboard watcher tonight. So I'm going to turn that down. I'm watching on my computer. So all right, let's go to let's see, what game do we want to watch? Let's go to Philadelphia Milwaukee's having a pretty good game right now. Let's go to Miami. Let's go to Miami. Right now the Sixers are yeah, so let's go to Miami. Let's go to Miami here real quick. Let's go to oh, I need to reset my channels. Oh yeah, I need to reset. I need to reset the playlist. What we can do, we can go to Miami. Right now, that's a 5-point game in Miami, 75-70. This game's also pretty close. So if that game is interesting, we'll go to there. This game's on ESPN, if you guys are wondering. Magic in Boston. And the other game on ESPN tonight is Denver and San Antonio. The rest of the games are on the station, or if you guys have the NBA League Pass, those games will be on there as well. Um, so yeah, those are the games that are on currently right now. All right, like I said, if you guys haven't already, hit the like and that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys for being here, and let's roll. All right, so my TV has refreshed channels. Let's go to let's go to Miami. Let's go to Miami. Let's go over here to Miami. Right now, it is a so let's go to Miami right now. Go to Miami. Right now is 80-70. We'll go ahead and keep that where we're looking over here. And make this small a little bit. Right now, Miami has a 5-point lead right now over the Hawks. I'm at an 8-point lead right now over the Hawks. Remember, if Miami wins this game and Charlotte loses, Miami will have that 9-10 game at home. If Atlanta wins, they'll clinch the 5 seed. If they lose, they could fall all the way to 8th potentially. So let's go to Miami here. Let's watch the Miami game. He's up. Gets covered. Right there. Up and finish that. All right, I'm gonna get the full slate scoreboard back up here for you guys. Let's make this have a pretty good size. There you go. All right, so that's good enough. All right, so those are the games currently happening right now. All right, so this is a pretty good game here, Miami. I'm watching the Miami game right now. He didn't play in their guys. I think Atlanta's playing their guys too. This is one of those games that like actually means something. Okay, so that game is on a commercial break. Let's go ahead and head to let's go to um let's go to Boston. Let's go to Boston. Yeah, go to Boston. That game's no commercial too. Let's go to Toronto. Go to Toronto. Let's go to Toronto. Let's see whether Toronto has to take care of business tonight.
Possession. So talking a lot about will swing it to Barrett. In on Smith trying to hold his ground. Barrett turns, comes up short.
We're never going to see any upsets in the shooting NBA playoffs. I don't think we're going to see it, but it's definitely possible.
Takes the baseline. He's concerned. They fared again. Upper. Finish this. In the East. If indeed the Raptors are the sixth goal against them, beat them up. In fact, been extended over a number of. One game. Awesome. Well, really well, but that has been an and they those things, but
Alright, there we go. Just had to make sure I charge my phone there.
coach out.
Alright, so now we're here in Toronto. Things are looking pretty interesting in Cleveland, but that game doesn't matter for anything. Washington should even want to win that game, honestly.
No chance of a three-point play for Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl just went to 3-point play there, right? Toronto. It's a 13-point game in Toronto right now. Philadelphia, Milwaukee. Yeah, let's go to Philadelphia because this game's looking pretty good. Let's go to let's go to Philadelphia. The Sixers wearing the black throwback uniforms in this game.
Bucks basketball here.
The Bucks are still battling though. I mean, they're only down by 7 right now. They're still battling right now.
Of the people playing against. They're going into a pick and something. He's going to be there. Pass. Jericho flips it back out. Cormac.
All right, Cormac missed a 3. So we're here. I'm watching the Philadelphia Milwaukee game right now. Let's go. Philadelphia will most likely be in the play-in tournament, but they also need Atlanta to lose and they need Toronto to lose. Right now, only one of those are happening. One of those is happening. If those two things happen, they will be in the playoffs. And I pinned the tonight's tiebreakers in the chat.
That he likes 20. He gets 20. That's 20. Yeah, he doesn't like this double digits. Fourth career 20-point game. And 4 in special. Seven. Here's Andre Jackson. And it's a Jericho. Over to Cormac again. Pour it in. Come on. Orange behind the back. That's a massive. 2 of the big 3.
And Maxey hit a 3, timeout Bucks. All right, let's go to. Yeah, let's go to Boston. Now let's see if we can go to Boston. Right here. All right. Now I'm watching the Celtics and Magic game.
Get to the spots on the floor that he wants, and if you concede a jump shot, more than happy to take it. Down Carroll. Out of bounds. Harper Jr. has been in attack mode all evening. Franz Wagner, the only guy in front of shoot. The ability to cross, get right. Consistent paint. Deal. 3. Jump ball. There. On in Minnesota. Still the backup five. Lewis, that's what you think Stars can be in playoffs coming in.
Man, I can't wait to get into playoff picks. I can't wait for it. This is the best time of the year. NBA Finals. This is the best time of the year. The Celtics are definitely hanging around right now. Despite them not playing anybody, they're still hanging around with the Orlando team that's playing everybody.
Playing volleyball. Work a little bit because he's been terrific all afternoon. And a nice efficient dribble. What I want about Gardner, listen, he's be part of the road. Much may be contingent on the, and what I want is will his minutes be effective? Count.
Boston's on a little bit of a run right now. 9-3 run for Boston. They're over than 5 points right now.
Minutes. Jason had the, but it was good against Oklahoma.
Remember, if Orlando loses this game, if Orlando loses this game,
first round against Boston walked into number 2.
Orlando loses this game and Philadelphia wins, then Philadelphia jumps to that 7-8 game.
Boston basketball. You get down the and guard the perimeter. Now over in rotation.
Yeah, it looks like Philadelphia's starting to blow it up a little bit.
That's that. Just 5. Still playing for a chance to make it to the 6th. He's playing tournament. Thank Carroll. Food. Picks it back out. Silva. Ended but foul. False. Wonder about special situation.
Alrighty, folks, you being alright? Are you guys feeling alright? What do you guys think is going to happen? And is Washington really trying to win? Nah, Washington's not really trying to win, are they?
But then you get what you're weak. The fact to be disciplined as a defensive player. But as you know, that they are defensive without putting their opponent at the free. A bit of a challenge. The most free throws per game. Harper on top against Bonka. Goes the flick. Bucket to that's action to an awful lot of season. That all the balls.
Yeah, that's goaltending there. I'm watching the Celtics Orlando game right now. This game is much closer than what people anticipated.
Harper Jr. Spits it out to Walsh. 3. Got it.
For the open shot, he's on the floor. One guy come off. This is not because you're not going to get one to Derek.
Time from deep here tonight, folks. 5 of 10 overall from downtown. For Jalen. For Junior out. The pass. Spits it out. Got it.
Man, Boston's giving Orlando a challenge, man.
Foul. My shot. But not beaten. Get one.
All right, that game has went to the commercial break. Let's Miami right now. Let's go back to Miami. They opened up the lead a little bit, 95 to right now 97-82. So Miami's blowing the door open a little bit here. Let's go to Miami here.
Peter good. Charlotte. 327. Pass.
Yeah, I would have taken Detroit to beat Indiana regardless. Man, Washington too, Cleveland. I remember, I think Cleveland was blowing out Washington prior to this. What up? Nice shot there, Reynolds.
Okay, go up.
And this, I feels like every single time I watch a Miami game or Charlotte game, it's always a shootout. Warren's right now taking care of business in there. Bam trying to shoot. I mean, yeah, the shot clock's running down, so I can't blame him for it. Nice finish there by Arquez. That's an N1.
Bench this year is standing for. But
Back in Boston, it's only a 3-point lead in Boston right now. All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna show you guys the time frame over here. Detroit, that game's in the third quarter, and in the third quarter in Miami. There, and then we have 4 minutes left to go in the third in Toronto, where Toronto's kind of opening the door a little bit, 90-71. So that is where the time frame is there.
He went to the final UCLA. It's even not just for the 84. Here, the presented by That's a official help of the Atlanta.
All right. Remember, the rest of the games tip off at 8:30, so it's right after this one. All right, we're in a commercial here. Let's watch a good game. Let's go back to Boston. Actually, no, let's go to New York first. Let's go to New York first. Right now the Hornets. We're gonna check in here with the Hornets real quick.
This year.
So let's flip it over here.
Kobe got it. Kobe White has been the truth. Yeah.
That's a good three there.
A couple of ball fakes. Kobe White is falling with two. Double.
So wanting to end the third quarter in New York. Remember, if Charlotte wins this game, there's nothing else that Miami can do to clinch home court advantage in the 9-10 game, because that game will be in Charlotte if they do manage to win that game. We know those two are going to be the 9-10 seed. We just don't know where the games can be played at. Right now, as it stands, Charlotte winning and Miami winning, the game will be played in Charlotte.
Just the right time. Time is now. Winner. Ryan Holtzbrenner, how do you do?
Man, the Hornets announcer is hilarious. He's one of the most funniest announcers I've ever seen. He's just funny. He's hilarious in my opinion. Alright, I started the fourth quarter in Miami. Got a 20-point lead now in Miami.
Wonderful footwork for the 7-footer.
Alright. 2-1. Real good. Alright. Alright, let's head back to Boston. Let's go back to Boston. So we'll move the and the Celtics lead by 3 against the Magic. Holy shit. No way. No way the Celtics are winning this game. Alright. Nothing to look at here. Let's go to let's go to Cleveland, because why not? That's a pretty close game right now. Let's go to Cleveland. See what the Wizards are up to. Remember, the Cavs are locked into that 4 seed. Nothing that they do here, they would stay at that 4 seed position.
One more. Count that bucket and one. Penix. Or work.
Yeah, I just posted on Discord, like, Orlando's really about to lose this game.
Kicking it out to Black. Waiting for Crawford. Hard. That looks like his young.
All right, I really want that Boston and Orlando game to cop off because right now I'm watching the Cleveland game. This game doesn't really mean anything, so.
Say about Frank mindset. The second, third quarter, this Wizards team are improving. Yeah, we might know. Yes, we might.
I mean, not one of these games that actually mean anything are actually pretty close. Because look at Philadelphia. I mean, they got a pretty sizable lead right now. Yeah, let's go back to Boston. That game's back on. Okay, let's go to Boston. Let's go back to Boston. I have no idea how the Celtics are winning this game.
Well, the Boston.
And those, I will show the scores over here on this side while I'm watching the Celtic game. Right now, the Raptors have a pretty sizable lead, 96 to 80. Late third quarter there. The Knicks are still fighting with Charlotte. Miami's starting to get away from Atlanta. So if they win and Toronto wins, them two will flip flop. So right now, as it will sit, Toronto will get the 5 seed, Atlanta will be the 6 seed right now. Would you rather play Cleveland or New York? I think I'd rather play. I don't know, but both teams. I think both teams are really good. Bear Shireman is lining up Orlando's defense right now. My God, Orlando can't score, but they're getting so many offensive rebounds. And Orlando turned it over. Wow. I still can't believe Boston's winning this game. I can't believe, like, they should be losing this game by a lot. It would be a disappointing loss of Orlando, especially what's at stake in this game. Definitely would be really disappointing if Orlando would have lost this game. Very disappointing.
He's not a pigeon on defense. He competes defensively. The coaching staff.
I need to make the thing a little bit smaller. Okay, here. My thing is in the way a little bit. Let me make my thing a little smaller here. There you go. How about that? God, the Celtics look like the actual Celtics without even their guys. Like, this is insane.
The Boston Celtics now 6 for 20 from 3. The second.
That's one thing about Joe Mazzulla. Like, he's gonna play his guys to the final whistle. That's what you know. That's what you do know about him.
Lead is up to Orlando.
Yeah, but this would be embarrassing loss if Orlando would have lost this game. Basically lost to your starters. Basically lost to the Celtics backups. Yeah, this is absolutely insane.
Some of his former teammates. That he's getting a chance. Take a look at the upcoming play-in tournament schedule. Tuesday. $10 GamesPlease.com.
That's his double-double of the year and fourth in his career.
Okay, Orlando finally scores again.
Switches out onto Patton. Retirement. Figure he'd get a touch here. Queens thirsty.
Oh my gosh, the Celtics are just hitting everything now.
start to come along. Understand against.
Oh my god. Can this Celtics stop? Can this Celtics can't even miss a three right now. Like, this is incredible what we're seeing from Boston right now.
Like a big punch.
And well, all of a sudden, Boston's in a huge advantage right now.
Out top. Pin. Jump hook.
There's jump hook and one. Celtics, Orlando's defense can't stop this offense right now.
Doesn't matter. This is a heavy assist. Been on fire, hunting shot. What do you think?
Not bad. That kind of.
There's a we love seeing.
Awesome. By third quarter. To win the game for not to get to this.
Oh my god, this is insane. I can't believe I'm watching. I really can't believe I'm watching here.
1 minute to go in the third.
Another three for Boston. Oh, okay, they finally missed one. They finally missed one.
Carter bringing it back the other way for the match. Shot fake and then
Carter. And Boston is just outworking Orlando right now.
for the Celtics.
And the Celtics, they're getting to basketball. They're playing the tendency on the defensive end. The basketball.
Upper Junior top. Flips out. Picks him. Baseline cut.
Wow. I'm very disappointed in Orlando. I know it's not over, but I'm very disappointed in Orlando right now.
Hold. Oh. Yeah, no guards blood on his.
Infection control. Turned. Orlando bleeding out right now. Playmaker founding. 79. The last day of the regular games. Coming up next, don't forget, Antonio Spurs taking on the Denver Nuggets, who have won consecutive games. Key candidate, Leo, 30 and 11. In him. Asked today to thank himself for postseason. Players. I really think Doris goes 5 deep. Jalen Brown, Kate Cunningham coming back.
Right, I got my Discord up here just in case I need to tweet anything while we're watching today's games.
Tipped up and in. Vitazek.
Taylor to the head.
With 40 third quarter, but Harper Jr. turns it over. 7 seconds to go in the period.
Will Luka Garza?
Cut his teeth. The G taking full advantage of his run. Will launch the three.
36 minutes of basketball, and the manager are getting outworked by the Celtics bench. Wow. All right, let's go to. All right, let's move over here.
And a jumper to go back for the
His phone is addicted to him. He is still the most interesting in the world.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Do kids want to grow tall to reach the pros or to reach a Reese's?
Alright, folks, what are we thinking? Yeah, the Celtics just basically just got out. I mean, the Magic just got. Celtics just got outworked.
Ocalax Liquid Gel with Liquid Core reactivates your natural gut rhythm overnight for relief that feels amazing. Ocalax Liquid Gel.
Diabetes? It's complicated. It feels like if you aren't perfect, you aren't making progress. But progress doesn't mean changing your life in a day. Found it on. It's turning chart numbers into confidential. And one little sensor on the you live with diabetes on your terms. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor is brought by Freestyle Libre.
Did you know that with Walmart Express Delivery, prescriptions come in as fast as an hour? Late news. But surgeons. Sometimes nature heals. Not all the time. Walmart used what you knew? Now new. Little Caesar born 1/6, perfect for sharing.
Oh, I'm right.
No,
Sharon?
I share you little.
Take a look. Refreshing fit.
Look at all the screening action. Big, always hunting for on balls. Comes big as
Me.
At the middle of the Seahawks. Yeah, Miami is starting to pull away now.
Next chapter about his performance. Series plans to elevate every mind. Performance never good.
I was tired of being told no. No to my dreams. Shopify made it easy to get this brand going. Now we can take golf to a realm that we've never seen before. With Eastside Golf, we're powered by Shopify.
Yeah, we got a beating right now in Indiana. All right, let's see if Orlando can get a little bit. I'm sticking with this game. Oh yeah, we have an ass meeting in Philadelphia.
Like Ron Hop has put up some amazing. Everybody else, that third quarter so much fun.
Looking at each other in the right. Other.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. A lot of Angel interest in you, Doris. Parting with.
Yeah, we have an ass meeting in Philadelphia right now. It's what is it, 118 and yeah, 118.94. Yeah, that's an ass meeting. Yeah.
For this pass, the 6 minutes and the wait, he extended break. Have to go back to by Jamal. That's with his hand. So bent over hand on his shoulder. Dave doesn't. This just fatigue. Something there.
Orlando. He ultimately came back to finish the game.
He's how?
Double digit.
God.
Just underway.
Orlando is just getting outworked. Orlando's just getting outworked. They're just getting outplayed.
That's over 100. And when he's at the end of the bench, obviously visible. The way under things, father.
But a little bit of a this is a delicate dance that Jamal Mosley in fact made. Like break the glass in case of an emergency.
Feel like that's what remember they're Anthony Black out 15 number of holes after like 5 minutes. Because you know the thing to be
My God, I never seen the Magic get outworked this bad lately. Hold on, I gotta tweet this out on Discord. Hold up.
The Celtics right now, Doris. The group. And up and down.
That's it. 5-on-5 against the coach. Their wind and conditioning.
Bone jarring. At Red. Joe Mazzulla.
Because he cannot move. Because it felt like official from Jamal Mosley.
At 14. For 10 minutes to go. Carroll was
101 to 805. I mean, holy shit.
ball act. Harder, back-to-back Carroll.
Right now, okay, so let's see what's going on. Miami, Toronto. Yeah, Toronto's about to get the ass beating alert. Oh my God, this Celtics defense is really good. Even with the bench, their defense is still really good.
There is finish. The state that has been of who is for the Celtics.
Chime foul, yeah. Yeah, the Celtics are just completely getting outplayed. I mean, the Magic is just completely getting outplayed right now. And that is a bad, that's a bad look going into the playoffs. All right, let's go over here. Let's show over here a little bit. Like I said, Miami, they're starting to open the door a little bit. Same thing with Charlotte. So it looks like that game will be. So it looks like that playing game will be in Charlotte between Miami and Charlotte. What I predicted. Toronto looks like they're on the way to a win. Right now, Atlanta is losing. So right now, so it looks like Toronto would be. Looks like Toronto would be the number 6 seed. Toronto would be the 6 seed. Toronto will probably be the 5 seed. So Cleveland's gonna play. So Cleveland right now is playing Toronto in the first round. All right, so let's go to Miami, and then let's go to Miami and watch the rest of this game here in Miami. Yeah, it looks like the Hornets right now are going to take care of business in New York. So it looks like we'll have a Miami versus Charlotte game, and that playing game will be in Charlotte. Ah.
Contract. $48, 117. Continues.
Yeah, this is an ass whooping now. The ass beating in Miami.
Team recap. Nice job there by Gilbert on the drive. Gilbert looked really.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I picked Atlanta to win this game. I think I originally picked Miami to win this game. Yeah, but this is a
Really good at Iowa State, right? Hold it.
yeah, but this is a very disappointing performance here from Atlanta. Remember, and now that game is finalized here. 10 seconds left. So now, if Toronto beats Brooklyn, which they're doing right now, they will be the 5 seed in the East. Because Atlanta has the tiebreaker. Toronto has the tiebreaker over Atlanta.
Boston. Hawks Live post game coming up. Presented by Georgia.
Oh, I didn't know Buddy Hield got traded to Atlanta. I didn't know that. I thought he was still with the Warriors. Remember, the season isn't over for these two teams. We will see these two teams. Miami will be in that 7-8 play-in. It looks like they will be in Charlotte for that one. All right, now let's go to Philadelphia because we have some games closing up here. Let's go to Philadelphia real quick. For the Bucks, this is it for them. This is the Bucks season finale. This is it for them.
You got Ryan Rollins. Well, at 11, 2022. Guy. Future.
I go down like those
Right.
goes appreciating moments. It's go to practice.
All right, so there's under a minute left to Philadelphia. Remember, the Bucks season is over, and we will see Philadelphia right now in the play tournament. As it stands right now, we'll see Philadelphia in the play tournament, and the Bucks season will be over.
Over. Perfectly. Because I can argue both. I can both sides. Down out here off season.
Question is this the last time we'll see Giannis with the Bucks? That's the thing here. Is this the last time we'll see Giannis on the Bucks sidelines? It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
But possibly the biggest in the finish.
Got a notification. Charlotte just beat New York, so it looks like we'll have a Hornets versus Miami play-in tournament game in Charlotte. That is the 9-10 game officially.
Watch it, Don. Brother. More free throw attempt coming up. Alex, point. From the free. Oh. One last go at it. Couldn't get it.
Give it a shot, though. Not bad at
He
it.
gave it several shots. Later here in Philly, Alex pours it in 3-point make good measure. Will be the final bucket of the Milwaukee Bucks. Kumpo.
At least it was an Antetokounmpo. You had to guess that was going to be the case.
All right, and the Buck season's over.
126-106. Look, we appreciate all the fans, the FanDuel Sports Network. But we appreciate your loyal viewership.
All right, Buck season comes to an end. Philadelphia will right now, as it stands, we'll see you in the play-in. Magic's still down by 11. The Celtics right now. Yikes. That's a yikes. So right now, Philadelphia will move into that 8th spot, right? Yeah, I think Philadelphia right now will move into that 8th spot. Yeah. I'm not really, but holy shit. 124 to 96. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back to get something to eat, but let's go ahead and head down to Toronto. No, not Toronto. Let's go to Boston again.
7-0 mini.
You know who's enjoying the game applied here? Because he's great. But you know what he wants to adversity and inevitably
Close the sale. Milwaukee didn't get away. Turns it over. Fed up just a little. Just the 13th turnover ball game for Boston. League leading. Also Ryan Carroll. Fred Fox got the feet set. The Black. Got it.
dynamic that person about the step up before the initiative that he made.
Shot clock at 7. Diamond. Using checkout. Couldn't convert it. Back to the defenders bouncing. He'll have free throws.
Pressure defense, offense by Orlando. Pressure up front. Get on the floor. There's so much stake. And then Anthony Black, the attack. No Franz Wagner perhaps coming back into this basketball. What do you see?
An observation from the last door is during that he didn't even get off the bench, so he remained on the bench with the team. You can see he has that left ankle and that left calf wrapped. You were talking about the laboring walk back to the bench. He has not since then, Doris.
Problematic beyond.
Good back for the Orlando. I mean, what is it? 18 games total that those guys together.
Coming into the game. Just 13. 13 to 40.
He is dynamic.
7.
Blackett, who had to play point guard when take it development you have.
3. Teammate. 2-8 night. By Black. Down to Boston. Jonas. Timeout.
Years old, Apollo Bank, a downhill drive you do not want to mess with. Turnover, transfer 5.
Introducing Mike's Sub from Jersey Mike's, the only sub that serves as hot as its hot takes. Hot take. Wants to be hot. Subs included. Here's another. Melty cheese pulls way too hot for TV. Third hot. Hot pepper relish is a love language. Hot take. A regular only $8.95 is too hot a deal to pass up. That last hot take was more of a hot fact. You all knew Mike's Sub for a limited time only at Jersey Mike's.
$150 in both. You win. Lesson number 23. You know you're built different. Name a shoe after you.
Ooh, these are. Now it's
You got that much?
made with cheddar. So
Three cup playoffs. The most exciting playoffs out there. No one's wrong. It's 7 10. In Scotiabank. Yes, now. To win. Turn around and fall on the. Take a little bit. Has no 6 seat. To go. They would help Philadelphia as the 8 seed.
Right, and I get into the playoff. Different, but it's see this far beyond. Confidence, momentum. The fact that you're up against it against this round of the Boston.
Divert the layup. Bars up.
This environment, that's a tough one to
Back up to 7 to go. 2 on 8, 15 from the field. Put it on a good pick. Good perimeter defender. His defensive skills.
Mark. That's where Jordan Walsh could be a game for the Boston Celtics. The left ball can apply. You're thinking of perhaps the J run, but the Boston Celtics come young guy, pressure. Watch guys the court as the Boston Celtics.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu. Real chicken, so fresh, no antibiotics, no fillers, ever. Protein. Chipotle's new high-protein menu is real protein you want to eat. Chipotle.
Everyone free offers his phone. Gives a lot more. T-Mobile family saved over $3,070. Years. Our experience plans include amazing Dash, DoorDash, more. Yeah, and price guarantee. You keep. It's the and pay off your bucks.
You just joined the world. A car that doesn't offer that sense of control. A car that stops short of amazing.
Back to the Nuggets Spurs game coming up next. Guys will break down the playoff picture and everything else that was big. Back to Magic. Toronto. The 5-hole.
Well, that we come this last day. We're going to take another break. We'll be back on the
investments in fiduciary.
Always put, even if that means a little straight talk. Like what? Tell our clients what they need to hear. Like if their lifestyle lead them down.
You want to know that.
Other times, we keep clients making mistakes. You want to know that too. Fisher, we use a discipline, keeping you on track for comfortable. Fisher investments work clearly different.
This is Arby's crispy chicken meat in 3 box. This crispy fish meat in 3 box. This is a ham and Swiss meat. And these are identical triplets. They each make their own choices, okay?
Arby's. Do parents cover kids' eyes to protect them? Or to secretly steal their Reese's?
Super.
Perhaps moms know everything happens for a Reese's.
Stunning results so far. Time to for 3 to go. Banchero cut by Proctor. Came back into the ball game. Couldn't make.
just body those two. Walsh get position. The backdoor, perfect position.
Drops it. He's up to 24. Over to go. Toronto 5. Philadelphia the 6. Fall to 8. Philadelphia. The play. Foul and Carroll. timeout, Reflector. Flexed. Don't forget games. Spurs. The Denver Nuggets. Season had in Antonio. From Kings having best basket.
Has the 3-4 West. Jokic becomes out 15 minutes. That Stan Van Gundy. Jokic.
Put up great offensive numbers. Walsh kicks it out to Darwin. 5 on the. Get the stop. Down by. Go. Desmond for some. Provide. Down to 3. To go. Point game.
Execute here if you're the Boston.
The bounce. Against. Tough slip. Away. Carter got rolled on by foul. On the free.
Talked about full that measure. Desmond Bain, the 3 are playing just recognize what's at stake. The playoff play be critical for this out by Joe.
To make it a 1 possession. Come back.
Get one of these tips in a vision. Time. That's Ricky's truck is having troubles. So he went to AutoZone. For Joseph, a friendly AutoZoner, totally understands. He points out AutoZone's many free services, including battery testing and charging. Less delays, more free services.
Being obsessed with taste, every ingredient has a purpose. Yes, more. Most awarded tequila, proudly poured at the world's best bar.
Wow. I think the only joke, the left bench by Franz there that he thought pushed Garza to the leg. Wendell Carter. That's what blew the check.
During the timeout. Zula. He was potentially.
All the time. Question about whether it was appropriate or not. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to coach one of his guys, a full 48. By keep much. Now got an opponent that's within 3 and get it to 2 because these are that push your development, right? They're better than they were, but now it's. And this is these young.
Two. Benton in front court.
On a Banton the ball back to
Benton. 7 on the cross, got it poked away. Wagner took his. Shot clock at 6. Face down. Bain. The bank.
The fundamentals. Well, that means, folks, the shot up on the point. Really not. This dead sprint. Banton down. A chance to execute.
The play. With possession. 3. Suggs died on the Sanjay for 3. Still alive. 38. Almost time. Have battled to win. Perhaps the numbers. Home court. Big sprint.
Points. 1 point doubled up the. This is defensive opportunity. Suggs has stopped the basketball well tonight. But think about it, if you're Orlando Magic. I mean, you had to put Bain back into the basketball game.
Times of defensive distance of who's a big
34, 29. They get the ball back here, Mark. Orlando up the defensive pressures, getting close to the basket, trying to execute on. You've got to be the basketball going to Banton, middle of the floor.
Folks, tonight it has been Tatum or been shot out for Garza. Look at the type of has built and plug and tied it 35 seconds to go. Gets them batted found. They sell the ball.
Getting the ball inbound.
Trying to get it into launching.
Large possession. The time. These guys get a quick shot, folks. Stars. Bucket, yes, gives your opponent an opportunity, but you end up with the basketball, the best part, you put pressure on with the ball. This is what we talk about with Boston.
Still corner. The prime Garza would take a shot at the block, but strategy.
Well, he's been pretty defensive. Credit to Garza for being willing to pull the trigger. Difference from the last possession. You have a defense now, Boston.
2 for 1. Take a look at it. Harper Jr. To put a for the Boston Celtics a statement about the role that have kept the team through the questionable win without Tatum.
No question, Garza's the last 7.
Here we go, down 3. The inbound. Hunter. Barely to Bain. Quick 3. But correct.
the game. The hustle. He's out on the weak side, but he does battle. Get inside. Gets out on the basketball. The toughness. The fundamental. And now you've got a good defense because you're likely going to lose. But he's got to.
And Carroll backcourt. 15 for the tie. Three. Take his foul with them. 5.
Wow. For the Boston. They only the hell to that.
Sideline of bounds, no shot. Out of foul to get here, down by 3. Had a good look a moment ago. Couldn't cash out. Trying to play keep away by Bank. Minus on the seat. Consecutive shot. With a chance to ice. In at the
versus the Huff.
The lead. 13-1.
In parts of the getting an opportunity. Yes, it's been an instant up and down, but their main stars, your fundamentals, have put them in the Orlando body position.
Okay, folks, that the second half of our doubleheader. ESPN.
Mark Jones, partner, final. I'm shocked that the game to be such for 36 home. It's over half. This sport in particular, you have been on every big entity, but this sport in particular has been your career. We will miss Godspeed.
Of course, all my colleagues been an incredible, just plausible, really, of course. Appreciate you down when it counted the most the years. You've always been 10 toes down with me. Love you and appreciate you. That sentiment to everybody at ESPN. Carroll. 2.7 to go. We're going to end up the number 8, Philadelphia, be the number 6. So the 5, Atlanta, the 6 seed. The Celtics, 13 to 1, 50 of the seed. For Doris Burke, for our entire staff behind the camera, you get a chance. Sideline. Folks, it's pride. I'm out of here. I'm taking my Stay Passion Nuggets Spurs. For decades. for the Nuggets. The three win. Denver forcing. All NBA into the Nuggets. Yet they're still playing some of the starters in Fox. No Wemben. The winner. The two they got, but the byproduct potential pushed them. The Lakers. For Wemben. Career high points on Friday. Minutes. He gets. He is all. For the Thunder. Last. Four. All the playoff matchup. Course of the rookie. Well, out is called. Fournette going.
PA. And it all season long by State Farm. Good neighbor, farm is there.
Napa, we know how to keep undercar under control. That's why our solutions are driven by 3 steps. Stop, go, throw. Top safety issues, checking systems before they become bigger problems. Go further with quality repairs that prevent comebacks. Then grow your business behind the parts, people, and expertise. Your shop moving at full speed. That's Napa know-how.
Because goats aren't. Stay humble.
For our latest free, we create a you can feel
If you're an executive, then this shirt is a must-have in your closet. Outside of colors and shirts that accumulate bad sweats. So I got this shirt I saw on TV, and I don't have to worry about any of that anymore. Got it shipped in no time. I switched from regular polos to this immediately. These shirts are thin. The brand is called Colors & Co. They make a regular stretchy bulk shirt, but the top has a color on it. Got rid of so many problems by upgrading. No dry cleaning needed anymore, and I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the color stays stiff all day. Get 20% off using code TV at colorsandco.com.
But also, they could be saying playoffs. They tell me mentality. Coming. Playing with playoffs. They are very.
Biggest face. Pick for me. Ron Cat. 18 points for improved his point shooting. Intro by Nikola Jokic. Full double for the second. He'll be up 4 empty. First team. Look again. Castle's back. It just is all offensive. Go with physical specimen defensively. Guys pick up.
Alrighty, folks, we are back for the second of our slate, the 8:30 slate here. I'm watching my Lakers because I need to watch them because I need to make sure they win this game tonight against the Utah Jazz. We're on 21-12 right now, so we will see. The Lakers are off to a good start here. Chicago Mavs, this game doesn't mean nothing. This game don't mean nothing, and this game does mean something. So we're really going to be scoreboard watching over here because I'm going to be watching the Lakers game as well as the Trailblazers. That game actually means something, so we'll see about that. But these are the scores that really matter here. Nuggets Spurs, we're going to be watching that game. Warriors Clippers, we'll be watching that game for the Clippers. This game don't mean anything. This game don't mean anything. And this game means a lot. So really only potential really watching four games that mean something here.
Played well. Great games in double figures. He's coming off 23 with 10 boards and 3 steals. This
going to be really this next play. His body's going to be different.
the leg, deep 3 missed. The ball. Jazz start this game 0 for 4 from downtown. Overall 5 of 14. Kennard slides through over the top. Kimura. Kennard. Jazz plug up the whistle called on Bailey.
Luke Kennard is the patient scorer, especially when he puts that ball down. You got to be a patient defender. Let him go first. Gets ace to fight. I'll fake.
connects from the free throw line. .212. Bailey trying to find his rhythm here in Los Angeles. Just takes the bump. Steps back behind. Now drives baseline. Beautiful pass. Another left hand finish by Sheboy.
Yeah, it was kind of a blown up play. You heard Will Hardy yelling at her to get down to the baseline. Bailey just kind of took it to his own hands. Fine.
Game. He wears number 9 and checked in. Teammate with Jazz man Isaiah Collier at USC in the paint. Short shot, but a foul. Hachimura.
Yeah, and this is just another step for Ace, right? You're in an ISO situation. You've got to make a play. And saw DeAndre Ayton come over and help. Leaves Oscar Sheboy the advantage.
All right, folks. So the Trailblazers are up 31-27 right now over Sacramento.
Too early. First one's up and good.
And Denver is up 25-20 on San Antonio right now. We'll keep our eye on those. I'm pretty sure that Denver wants to win tonight's game. That way they can avoid going to OKC side of the bracket. They're off to a strong start here.
Love right there. Left side of the. He's a character.
Oh, I tell you, the shots taken of him on the bench Friday night. Let's take down Will Hardy a little bit by, hey, I'm checking in. No, you're not. Yeah, I am. Just good fun. Arabia picks up the rebound. Kennard looks inside. Or mismatch. Bang. White down, back out front. The drive. Kick. Inside. Scoop it. Score it. The talent team. He's 6'11", 230. He's got some guard skills to his game.
That Gonzaga factory.
That's true. Good point. His 7th year, hard to believe as well. He's also a tremendous three-point shooter, ranks number 5 in the NBA at 44%.
The Lakers do such a good job of getting down low and penetrating, drawing the defense, and they got guys like Hachimura.
Hands off, right? He's met by Mac out of the 8. Wait for the foul.
Yeah, need to do more of this. Attack there. The ball going right at the defense.
Hey, you can win a free Chick-fil-A for a year. You heard me right. Just text CHICK, that's CHICK, 40861 to enter. Who's doing it right now?
Oh, wait. So the Blaine tournament starts on Wednesday?
So don't wait. You better.
I thought it started on Tuesday. But I think but people are saying it starts on Wednesday. Anyway, that's the Portland Sacramento game, but mainly what we're really looking at here, because if you go to the other end, I mean, none of these games really matter except for the Lakers game, which I'm watching now. So I'll keep an eye on the Lakers game, but over there it's kind of really what we're looking at here.
But the opportunity to put them in those situations, that's what Coach Hardy's been able to do with Rice. It's hard for a lot of young players, is what he said, to put them in those positions, to help them individually, see them perform at high level. Those things helped him take growth.
Well, and also, LG, we've talked a lot about that body size that he's taken advantage of this year. 6'6", 2 1/4. He's big, really 3 and 4 level scorer. Got a timeout. Lakers up by 9.
Yeah, the Lakers should not lose this game. It'll be embarrassing if the Lakers have lost this game. Right now is 33-31 Trailblazers right now for Sacramento.
Girl. Sends the ball. Beautiful crossover right there. The ball down. Sends the ball. Just a bit of what Bryce has been able to do this season as we look at our Chipotle real difference maker. And these numbers are back since March 9th. 25 a game, 46% from downtown. The 52% is impressive, T, because those are a lot of drive and scoring buckets on the rim. I think Will Hardy probably is impressed too with his passing nearly 3.5 times a game.
Oh, no question. And Will Hardy's hoping that he can get going right now. He needs a close basket. They're trying to make a play the Oscar Tshiebwe, but crowded in that paint, Bowler.
Tshiebwe had scored 8 of the last 11 for the Jazz. LeBron gets shut down for a moment by Mbang, but Jared Vanderbilt, the former Jazz man, rolls inside and scores. Played 52 games with the Jazz. 28-50.
There it is.
There's that high floater, pulls the string back. That's a tougher shot. See, we talked about it, then it looks.
Yeah, but he needed that shot. 0 for 3 from 3. Now he's understanding how to work his way back out, like hitting those kind of shots.
Ronnie James, to his dad, LeBron. Get passed down inside. Foul. Looked like it was taken by Conchar. Instead, they'll whistle a foul on Conchar, who had 5 steals that win against Memphis Friday night.
You guys are going to challenge this. Because it's John Conchar. I believe the Jazz may have a point here.
The last 2 games, he's averaged 3.5.
All right, so right now Denver is ahead 39-32 right now. Remember, if Denver wins this game, they're close to 3 seed, and that'll actually be problem for the Lakers because they'll be able to PC size the bracket. Also, Denver will play Minnesota in the first round if they're able to hit. Orlando, these two teams got a switch. These two got a switch. Orlando. I got the matchup right. I thought Orlando was gonna be the home team. I thought they were gonna take care of business against.
Times the whistle is called.
Yeah, that's an embarrassing loss for Orlando.
Yeah,
that's just embarrassing. You can't lose to a third string Celtics team. That's just terrible.
Yeah, I think
that's an embarrassing way to go through the regular season, bro. That's just awful.
He did make some contact.
That just can't happen.
First, so
yeah, that's an embarrassing loss for Orlando too.
Maxi Kleber's upward movement of his arm. It didn't take very long.
Not long at all.
Yeah, I am gonna do this on my I am gonna do this on my
Brandon Schwab.
I'm gonna do this on my phone because that takes forever. Here.
You and I've had a chance to talk a lot. Conchar, here's Tony.
After review, there is no foul on the play. There's contact made with the ball, and the ball is part of the hand. Therefore, the challenge is successful. It will be Utah ball on the side with 24 and a 24-second shot clock. They lose the time. They retain the timeout because the mandatories are over.
Wow.
He sure
Wow.
is. George Higgins,
Utah actually won that
knuckles
challenge.
knocked
Wow, I
off
thought they were
the
going to lose
Jazz
that.
bench. She hasn't had to use a lot of challenges the second half of the season. I mean, it's basically been a play on type of situation, but
First time I've heard officials say ball is part of the hand. We used to say the hand is part of the ball on the playground. Knock the guy's hand. There was no foul there, but that's the first time I've officially heard that.
Conchar missed close in. Rebound. LeBron in the front court. Under 2 to play. First quarter. High off the glass. He draws the foul. Bryce Sensabaugh. Whistled for his first foul.
Over LeBron's storied career.
I'm not surprised that the Lakers are playing their guys tonight. Personally, I'm not surprised because the Lakers would want to win this game and kick Denver out of that 3 seed, which they are currently up by 3 right now over San Antonio. But this game doesn't really mean anything for San Antonio. But I think that Denver, I think that San Antonio is doing this just to have a chance to put Denver on the other side of the bracket. And I think I do think that's a smart thing. I do think that's a smart thing to do if you're Orlando. I mean, if you're San Antonio, because I would much rather play against in the second round, potentially you're playing against a not healthy, banged up Lakers team than play against the Denver Nuggets at full strength, which you know they can beat you. So I think that this is pretty smart for San Antonio, though. Right now, 36-35 is the score in that one, and we have the Suns whooping on the Thunder right now. Like I said, that game don't mean anything. Denver, San Antonio, 35-34. Clippers, Warriors, 26-25. Right now, it's the lead for Golden State.
May have been over.
And then the Wolves are ahead 32-33-24 on the Pelicans, but that game also doesn't mean anything. So yes, we are going to have Miami versus Charlotte. That game will be in Charlotte.
Out of high school.
Golden State versus the Clippers right now is
school. Akron, Ohio area. Sensabaugh makes 2.
Oh, I thought the play-in tournament starts. I thought it starts Tuesday, but no, I guess it starts Wednesday.
Then he puts some more pressure on Smart. Arabia. Use it for LeBron. Smart gets it back, lines up.
Oh, really? Did Doc Rivers get fired as head coach? Wow.
Pushes head to Bryce. He'll take the 3, spins it home.
Wow, Doc Rivers. I think Doc Rivers got fired as a head coach right after the game. Damn.
Cleveland was coming for really good contest. Just about got there. About knowing when to release that ball.
Yeah, Bryce has dropped 8 straight points for the Jazz. To go. Toss cut it back to 8. Rebound comes loose, chased down on the corner, picked up by the Lakers. Reset front, and on the shot. Martin bodied up by Bez. Reset right to left. Scoop it off the mark, tapped up. Keepway's in the mix, and he has the rebound. Stolen by the Lakers.
Yeah, Doc Rivers just got fired. Like literally right after the Bucks game, Doc Rivers got fired.
Inside, draw the foul, short on a shot in the paint.
All right, the Lakers are up 30-22 right now. Not a sizable lead that I wanted, but
get down on the break and those early in the shot.
I mean, the Jazz don't really have a reason to win this game today, but
I took that shot.
Fuck.
Imagine the NBA all in one place. Made easy. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Ron, 9 points. At 10 here. Lead the Lakers in this first quarter. Coming off a 28-point, 12 assists, 6 rebound game against Phoenix on Friday night. They just knocked the Suns down to the building by 28.
Let's turn it over again. You could have Jake LaRavia, LeBron, Pratt, Price in that right corner.
Jazz turned the ball over 5 times in the quarter, allowed 8 Laker points.
32-22. Mavericks are up to 50-36. Houston's up 30-51. But to be honest, Houston should probably win that game.
Well. LeBron leads the Lakers with 10. After 12 minutes of play, got down 10, 32-22.
And then this is the Portland-Sacramento game. Right now, Trailblazers are up by 4, and that game actually matters. So we'll go back to here. So looks like we have the Toronto Raptors playing against Cleveland.
Second quarter, here at Crypto.com Arena, John Konchar, Blake Hinson will be on the floor to start this second quarter, along with Cody Konchar with back-to-back triple doubles.
Well, saying off air, it feels like the Jazz are down more than 10 points. But they're right there. They can knock down a few shots, get a few stops, trying to get a run here.
There's the ball. There you go. This one, you make one. The Jazz, only their second triple made in 8 attempts, so only 41% overall from the floor. LeBron starts the second quarter. Then the ball leaves the Jazz now with 11. You mentioned his shot shooting 46% since March 9th. Marcus Smart had a good look. Rims out. Hinson.
All right, here we go.
Back on the floor. And bang, Konchar.
All right, so Denver still have a narrow lead right now. The Lakers lead is only 5 right now. Hold on a minute. That's something to watch here. And these Marcus Smart is drained to 3.
For 3 to start. 5-point half. Hinson. And now the Jazz stuck in that one and done position as LeBron about to cross the timeline. No look pass.
Yeah, LeBron turned it over.
Took it away. Sends the ball. Runs. He tries to finish with the left hand. Marcus Smart is trying to use his forearm to move him out of the way. 2 on Smart.
We knew Bryce was going to take it to him. It's really vertical. Makes that whistle every time.
Lakers have hit 10 of 12 from the line tee. This will be the Jazz 5 of 8. I think it's 6 of 9. Bryce, third year, Ohio State. 15 points a game. Thurl, I think, again, he could be in that slot position for the 6th man for the Jazz.
Oh, no question. Going to need a scorer like him. He's really brought this game to be a better playmaker because teams are really going to focus on him, knowing what he can do.
It's going to come down to defense. I mean, that's just what Will Hardy states. I mean, you want to play, you got to play D. Last two champions, basically, that's been their MO. Boston, defense, OKC. We just saw them, what, 10 days ago?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a deep, young, defensive-minded club.
It is. I mean, and that's got to be the mindset for the whole Jazz team. But in this league, you need points as well. You need those guys who are really good at filling the basket up.
Henson turns wide open three. He can't hit one early here. Vanderbilt had it, dropped it, picked up. Eva, LeBron spins and side blocked by Concho. Here's an bang from Henson. He flies through the paint. Heard the whistle. That ball was.
All right, Nuggets up 47-40. Wait, I wonder if Jokic is still playing right now. Is Jokic still playing?
John Conchar.
Hey,
that's his version.
This is impressive, right, Joe? No.
Party started.
Jokic needs 3 more minutes to become eligible. Jokic hasn't played 3 minutes, so we'll see Jokic again. He needs to play at least 3 more minutes to be eligible for awards.
That will start debate.
Well, debate's been going on forever. It'll continue to go on forever.
Forever and ever. Zavon comes up short. Mark with a rebound off the 3. Drayton on the floor. Kimura back. Tries a 3. In bang. Great position. Took that rebound over LeBron. Trying to go coast to coast. Slides it out. Hachimura the steal. The Jazz get 3 back defensively. LeBron downhill. Henson, who's at 6'8", and try to put a little breakage, a stoppage on LeBron.
That's just so hard. Barnes getting downhill. Yeah. Well, they said the ball was part of the hand. Not in that case.
LeBron bounces in the first free throw. So the Jazz will take the timeout. LeBron will have one more, free one. And when we come back, Lakers by 10.
Thanks again.
All right, let's go to San Antonio here, because San Antonio right now, Denver's up by 9 right now. So that's something to watch right now. So let's go to San Antonio. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Remember, if Denver wins this game, they'll play the Wolves in a rematch from 2 years ago when Wolves beat them in 7. So we'll see if that continues or not. But right now, that's what it is.
Question. Off the much to the pressure. The whistle. A lot more ball on. That's karma because he got away from foul on the last trip.
If you're Denver, if you're Denver, you want to win this game.
The floater.
If you're Denver, I'd rather play like in this. If you're Denver in this situation, I'd rather play against the Wolves in the first round and then potentially play San Antonio in the second round, then rather play Houston in the first round, and then you got to deal with OKC. So I would rather play, if I'm Denver, I would rather win this game.
I love them. I have so much love for them. And they couldn't even put it into words. It is magnificent, amazing moment. Watching their kid live out his dreams, and it's just it's just amazing.
Cousin being almost speechless after that career night for him, but it wasn't just a career night for him as well. Bez and John Conchar became the first 2 players in the NBA to come off the bench and record triple doubles. Just one of the fun stats from that really, really exciting night in Delta Center, guys.
Just a great opportunity and a great journey for that young man. Just love to hear him talk about how grateful he is.
Think about it. He is Braun tried to steal it from Henson. Went to Yale. 3-time Ivy League Defensive Player of the Year. Now, chance pick on an NBA roster. Utah signed him to a multi-year contract. He stays with the Jazz. Kennedy Chandler, the Jazz chose not to re-sign. They did sign Hayden Gray, who have yet to see tonight. He is in uniform. He has number 33 on his back. Henson fires it up. Blake having a tough go of it from downtown. The Jazz get it back. There's Blake off the elbow. Jumpers away and out. And the rebound to DeAndre Ayton.
I'll say one thing about Kennedy Chandler. They didn't re-sign him, but he really made a mark for himself. I think he really put himself in a position to find work at this level. Got some skills that other teams will probably need. Point guard.
I agree. We really saw him blossom in a short period of time. He's coming off a 26-point tennis game in that win against Memphis. A lot of business factors that come into play in this league.
Great to see a young player like Desmond Bang who really loves and know what he's good at. Defensively, we've seen it, but he's got some offensive skills as well.
In the ball, speaking of offense, he did not hesitate. That's that rhythm that you speak of.
36-29. Lakers lead is only 7 right now against the Jazz.
Point game. He has now scored. Big T.
And the Trailblazers are now opening the lead a little bit. They're right now they're in front 59-45.
Get down at mid-range, down in the paint. There's John Conchar again being impactful.
And the Clippers are off to 8-0 run. Second quarter, 5.5 to go there in LA. It's 43-33 right now, Clippers.
Handoff right there.
In the thing sit situation, it'll stay where it is.
LeBron fires up the crowd. He motions and one. Cody Williams will pick up foul number 2. LeBron has scored 14 in this first half. Played 13 minutes. Hachimura.
Yeah, LeBron is definitely turning back the clock right now. Ever since Luka, LeBron's been out. LeBron's been back to that like number 1 option.
Checks back in. And for the first time, we'll see a two-way player contracted. Nick Smith Jr. out of Arkansas. Dishes to Cody. Good look, 8 with a rebound.
Right sense of ball. Just went to the bench with.
All right, here comes the Lakers. Nuggets are on a roll right now. 10 to LeBron for Denver.
That ball moved around.
LeBron scored. That should have been an one actually.
The train gets down in that paint.
Henson pulls back and slams down 2. Henson has spread it from outside. See, what do? You go inside. See one go in.
Yeah, you see one go in.
LeBron turns over.
Again, making an impact.
Pass and bang, going off the handles. Trying to work it against Arabia. Ayton there. Front court, LeBron. LeBron, I thought, stepped out. We play on. He gets it back out front. Just checking in. Smith. Ayton trying to put a showdown with a hammer, and he's fouled.
Jazz need more of these. Blake Henson. Nice dive there in the dunk spot. Doesn't bang with a nice pass.
Blake had missed his first 7 shots. 5 of those 7 from 3. Ayton hit the free throw. Ace goes out. Oscar
Denver now up by 11. Wow. And then over here, the Trailblazers. Trailblazers are ahead 62-47 over Sacramento.
So Ace goes to the bench. Who?
And then let's go over here for a second.
We've seen as a primary scorer when he was in. Look at this group out here. That ball has to move. They've got to get downhill. Maybe spray the ball out on pick and rolls. Just create something that gets Phillips.
Buddy inside, Conchar back out front. Yeah, Cody's got to warm up along with Henson. That three-point shot. The Jazz have hit just 1 of 7 from 3. Cody had the ball stripped, but a late whistle may bail out Utah.
Yeah, and this isn't a Jazz group that you're going to showcase someone on an ISO. Right? That ball has to zip around. We've seen it. All against Memphis. That's how you generate some offense.
You talk about Cody in the second half of the season, and you and I discuss a lot about his growth. But I think, you wonder, okay, is it 5 or a 10 game sample? Well, we have an 18 game sample where he's averaged now 17 points and 5 assists. You're starting to kind of see him come into his own, and we understand who he is.
Yeah, and he's got more.
All right, let's keep watching here in the second quarter.
The work he has to put in the offseason, especially as a.
And Lakers turns it over again. Jesus Christ.
Defender.
Henson defended Ayton beautifully. Took that ball away. Jazz had a chance. Push it up. And bang. Stays with it on the defensive end. Lakers push ahead to Hachimura. Conchar on his belt. Hand in face. Shot good.
Oh, very good. That physical drive. Spinning the opposite way on the fade to create that space over the smaller John Conchar.
9 points, 5 rebounds for Hachimura. He's missed just 1 shot in 4 attempts. 1 and done. Hachimura, backside rebound. And here is Nick Smith Jr.
Rui?
Comes loose. Guess who? He waits.
The Jazz group that could search for shots. Has to move, and you got to find.
He hit that dude. I
did. Wide open for him. Bang. Jazz 3-point woes continue. Side shot rolls off. Another rebound for Oscar. 7 here in the first half. 8.7 rebounds in 14 minutes. Henson goes to work. Bangs low inside. Out front and bang. Toes it up. 3 ball. Got it.
There it is. You saw what happened. Like Henson got as deep as he could. That paint on the drive.
God, Denver is hooking the Spurs defense right now. 54 to 40. This is without Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and Cam Johnson.
9. Really stolen just off the hands of Bez.
Got 4 white jerseys. Bernard coming down a little bit too deep. Bez wide open.
Bernard slow to walk off the floor. Will step aside. 4:45 to play. First half in LA.
All right, let's go over here. Rockets are up by 20 against Memphis. Well, Memphis is a bad team, so. But man, Denver up by 15 against San Antonio. 14-0 run. 5 minutes. San Antonio has scored a basket in 5.5 minutes. That's unbelievable. God, Denver keeps scoring. 57-40. That game turned into an ass beating all of a sudden.
Well, for Oscar Tshiebwe, it's about making your mark. And he has found a way to be effective, putting himself in the right position to score, understanding what to do on taller players who are shot blockers. And it's just great to see him. We always talk about him as a rebounder. The guy can rebound, but he's finding ways to be effective on the offensive end as well. Oscar Tshiebwe getting it done.
22 boards against Memphis on Friday night. Corralled 7 here in the first half. Under 5 minutes to play. He'll be side out. Marcus Smart will inbound for the Lakers. Ayton.
My God.
Big. He's got a nice touch.
18-0 run for Denver. Holy
shit.
shit. 18-0.
And we'll see for the first time Hayden Gray.
And damn, when the hell is San Antonio going to score again?
Phil Hardy told us, look, can't do much in teaching the schemes. Just go out and play your game, and that's what he's going to have to do.
Well, no question. That's what you guys have done for the Jazz.
Oh, yeah, lately. You bet. He played 2 years at Azusa Pacific and then 2 years at UC San Diego. And then he came over from the Maine Celtics, where he averaged a couple of steals, 10 points. So he's a defensive-minded guard as well. As Hachimura puts in a bucket. Loose ball to Henson. Bang. Drives. Passes. Soft touch again by Tshiebwe.
And that's a different shot than Oscar shot early. He was shooting kind of a jump shot right above that restricted area. A push shot is the shot that you got to shoot if you're big. Get your feet settled. Let it flow.
Second Jazz man to score double figures. Sends the ball with 15. Oscar now with 10. 3.5 minutes to play as Marcus Smart. This is off.
Nick Smith for 3.
51-38. Lakers. Try to squeeze the pass that baseline on that.
God, 20 to Denver scored again.
Turn it over.
20-0.
Back to back. John going on as Nick Smith Jr. makes an impact here. 2 quick threes in the second. Bang over the top. Awaiting is Henson. 3.
3 drains it.
All the way up here.
And a great find by Desmond Bang again.
God, Denver's going to score like 70 points in the first half. Holy shit.
First 3-pointer made by Blake.
Clippers up 49-41 over there.
And
then Denver scores again.
Going to jump out, and Oscar jumps in for the rebound.
What the hell is San Antonio going to call timeout?
Working on the double-double here in the first half, 10 and 8.
And Trailblazers now up by 20 against Sacramento.
The triple pump. With the one bounce on the floor, high off the glass. The rebound to the Lakers.
Yay! San Antonio finally scores.
Watch this. Draw attention. Just a great cross-court pass to Blake Henson for a rhythm shot. Gets his feet assembled quickly out of the net.
Blake in the short time with the Jazz, shooting 40% from 3. Drops his first here tonight in the second quarter. Don't forget, Jazz Nation, 26-27 season tickets are on sale right now. Become a member with half or full season to enjoy the benefits, exclusive access, and other perks. What you do is visit UtahJazz.com for more information. Join the climb today. The next step in the climb is May 10th, draft lottery night.
Yeah. Come quick, Bowler. I know this is the last of the regular season, but summers are very short. Harrison. Players have to get a lot of work in. There's a lot of business has to be done.
Oh, well, playoff action, play-in action begins Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, you're just into that postseason a frame of mind, and then all of a sudden you have draft lottery, then you have 2 nights of the draft.
Schedule's out in August.
Yeah. You have Summer League that we'll be involved in July. .202 left in his first half. He just joined us, LeBron James. Yes, is playing, did start. 14 minutes thus far with 16 points and 5 assists. Back on the floor. A pass over the top on Hachimura. In a triple. Jazz are 5 of 19 from first 5 of 13. Sends the ball. Passes out. Aiden Gray, left hand, takes the right-handed shot. Knocks down his first bucket for the Utah Jazz. Got to feel good about this moment. He was a Big West Defensive Player of the Year in 24-25. Big T, he just shows up in a little three-point skill.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, the broken play as well. Short shot clock. Rise up, follow through.
Dolan, Payne took it away from LeBron. Mark pedals back. The dish, just slam down. Conchar, left hand.
Conchar was not going to leave any down.
Now all of a sudden San Antonio's on a run.
Chasing them down.
Conchar just still shows off a skill set. A bit of everything. Murrah spots up for 3. Same spot a moment ago. 15 for Rui. It's been a 2-man game first half. LeBron and Hachimura. They combined for 34. The Lakers 60.
First of all, great steal by Bez. It's really a 2-on-2 break, and the Jazz win that matchup.
Denver with a 14-point lead over San Antonio at halftime. Interesting.
Quarter 7, they've become 7 of 12.
Those.
Easy to like. Coming up, stats and highlights on the Mark Miller Subaru halftime report. That's Mark Miller, Utah's only negotiation-free Subaru retailer.
Oh, we had to have a conversation. Sure, he's been called. Quick takes by team. So effective. Hard to be effective one-on-one against LeBron, but way great plays up and plays other side.
Body of the size. On goes 250 and barreled inside. Here's Oscar. On to Bright. Curry, 7 down to 6, down to 5. The shot is away. Going to be out of bounds. As Conchar was out of bounds when he tried to retrieve the rebound. LeBron takes a half-court heave. Jazz.
I wish LeBron had that.
Count of 2:45 at halftime. The Jazz get 15 from Sensabaugh, 10 from Sheboy, along with 8 rebounds. And LeBron shows off his skill set with 18. Hachimura, 18. 2 quarters of basketball, Big T, remain. 2 games have been played. 62-45 after the break. Stats and highlights. Columbus standing by for the Mark Miller Subaru halftime report.
2 points. I think we might go layups here. Get in there. Come on, fans. Let's make some noise for Drew. Let's make some noise for the birthday boy. 12 seconds, Drew. We're at 5 points. That's a 10. Drew, go for 10. Go for 10. Go for 10. Come on. Drew. Come here, Drew. Drew, come over here. Give me some love. Fans, make some noise for our winner, Drew. Going home. He's going to Camp Lakers, presented by UCLA Health. Fans, for more information on Camp Lakers and Lakers youth basketball programming, visit lakers.com. Community.
All right, guys. So everybody here is at halftime. Take a look at some scores here. I am going to
Time for your top 10
run.
plays of the night. We begin at number 10. Sometimes it's
I'm going to run out again, ladies and gents. I will be right back, and then we'll go ahead and get started for the second half. I'll see you guys in the second half. Alrighty, folks, we are back. And we have hit that 3-hour mark on the stream. Like I said, I really do appreciate you guys' your support. These are the scores currently. Right now, the Lakers have an 82-66 lead over the Utah Jazz, looking pretty good there. Dallas has a 181 game lead over the Bulls. That game doesn't really mean much. The Rockets right now blowing out Memphis 94-67, even without their starters. Yep, that is an ass beating. And then right now, let's take a look at the other side of the bracket here. Denver still has a 13-point lead over San Antonio with 4.5 left to go in that quarter. Looking good for them so far. Let's see if they can hang on. And the Clippers right now, the tight battle with the Warriors, 67-65. Close game there. And then Sacramento is within 10 of the Portland Trailblazers. Phoenix out to 97-77 lead over OKC. That game does not matter. And the Wolves have an 80-76 lead over the Pelicans, and that game doesn't matter. So right now, it'll be a tie game between the Warriors and the Clippers. That's probably the best game so far today. Yeah, Jokic is probably done. Jokic is done. He played 23 minutes. Jokic is probably done. It's a 82-68, 14-point lead for the Lakers. That means it's not guaranteed just yet. I do think LeBron might be done for tonight. Shot short. You remember we?
Three. 14 Lakers at 16. And the free throw line got up, rebounded by Williams. Cody's come a long way with confidence. Well, here players since good rebound. Another 3-on-2. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice move. That was a nice move there, Jazz. I'm watching the Lakers and Jazz game. I've been watching this entire slate. 70-84 is still not a guaranteed winner for the Lakers. It's still not guaranteed. It's still not enough to bench LeBron in the fourth quarter. Rui, I had no idea how he finished that, but he did.
The ball. His 20 tonight has been effortless. Here's one.
Little move there, bowler. A yo-yo, back and around. 2:20 to go.
Yep, a nice finish there. Nuggets back up by 15 right now, 88-73.
for Ace Bailey with a slow start with those three fouls in the first half. Third quarter, coming out strong, finding move defensively, using shots, hustling on the boards. Ace Bailey, come to know kid who is real about his right. Rookie Donovan.
Southern.
His rookie year, 13. Triple, drive, bucket off the window by 6'4", 100. Jazz for a 374. Back out over the rebound.
All right, so the Lakers lead now back up to 18 here. We'll go ahead and show you on this side of the screen here what the scores are at currently. 92-74, 45 seconds left in this one in the third quarter. Watching the Lakers game currently. The Mavs and Rockets both have decent leads over their respective opponents.
Ruling on the court, defensive foul was a player's challenge.
AJ Redick overtime challenge. Ball. 0.9 seconds on. Well, a little rate. There.
Waves.
Let's bring it back over here. Look at this one right here between the Clippers and the Warriors. Right now that's 76-75, but that doesn't matter if the Portland Trailblazers don't win their game. And now Portland's up 96-84 after 3.
Here's a call.
After review, there is no illegal contact on the play. Therefore, the challenge is successful. The ball was loose at the time of the foul. Therefore, we'll have jump ball, center circle, any two. Los Angeles retains their timeout and their ability to challenge for the rest of the game.
Tony Brothers says there's possession foul. So jump. Bailey again.
All right, so let's see what happens here.
6'10", 6'8".
I'll go like this box score just in case you guys are wondering what game I'm watching here.
Up by Brock. triple.
Jump.
Alright, so it looks like I need to shrink this just a little bit.
Knocked down 3 threes here in the 74. Throw by the elbow, short.
Hmm.
12 minutes.
So we got a 21-point lead going to fourth quarter. Yeah, LeBron might be done. LeBron might be done. We'll see, but LeBron might be done. Right, and in this game, like I said, this game ain't really going anywhere between Sacramento and Portland right now. Right now, the Trailblazers just lead by 12 going into 12 minutes ago in the quarter. So can they hang on and find a way to win that? I don't know. We will see. Right now, Trailblazers have a 14-point lead in that one, and then let's go to San Antonio. Denver, after 3 quarters, they're up 101-91 over the San Antonio Spurs. Remember, if Denver wins this game, they will be officially the 3 seed in the West, which I'm pretty sure that's where you want to be. If you're the 4 seed and they lose this game, Lakers on the way to a win. So this really depends on what Denver does here. If they win, they'll be the 3 seed. If they lose, they will be the 4 seed. So the fourth quarter in that game coming up here, I'm pretty sure Jokic is done. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Jokic is done. So it looks like the bench for Denver is in there. And meanwhile, without the Spurs still have their guys except for Wemby. So we'll see what happens in that one. May look at some other scores here. Right now, the Warriors are in a tie game with the Clippers, 81-81. If remember, this game means everything for the Clippers, because if the Clippers win this game and the Trailblazers lose, that if they lose to Sacramento right now, they have a 12-point lead. But if they lose, that will bump the Clippers to that 7-8 game instead of playing in that 9-10 game. So we'll see what happens there.
Well, Big T, on this final day of the regular season, the Eastern Conference, that the West is still in motion. You look at the play in round 1, it'll be Charlotte, Miami, loser eliminated, Philly, Orlando. The winner is number 7 seed, and then you see the play in round 2 comes up on front. Detroit is the top seed. Then it's Cleveland, Toronto. That's 4-5. New York, Atlanta be interesting. Boston play the winner. Another play-in game. The playoff time starts up on Tuesday.
Hey, don't.
Don't. Words begin.
His first. Look at it. Williams. Short. Built the rebound. Like this third quarter with 11 was finished. Shot out. Ball's loose. Cody's got 3-on-3. Williams to the. There he's up.
What?
All right, let's go back to LA here. 78-97 right now is the lead for LA.
free for well, ahead. Boston had Jazz put on the coach of Cody. This year. Good. Other.
So this will be the last quarter of the Jazz season. Right now, 105 to 80. I guess we can officially post the ass beating, right? I think we're safe to say that. God, look at them. I know that this game doesn't mean anything, but let's go to Dallas here. 126 to 99. Wow, right now it's a lot of time to go in that one, but the Mavs got to be feeling at least somewhat a positive energy going into the off season with perhaps a home blowout. Home blowout right now with what they're doing to the Chicago Bulls. So Mavericks fans getting the best of everything here in the quarter. And speaking of the best, Houston, who right now the Lakers will be playing in the first round if everything settles out the way that it is right now, can enjoy themselves in the regular season. 118 to 83 ass beating here in Houston.
Williams who was right. Short. $2.15 price. Bagley. Car. For Bill. Take it up with two hands.
So we'll see what's happening there. Let's go ahead and check out some other games. Right now, Minnesota has a 102 to 94 lead over the Pelicans. Looking pretty good for them. And make that 104 to 92. As in Minnesota, they are the 6th seed in the West, and depending on what Denver does, basically depends on who they're playing in the first round. It could be Denver or the LA Lakers. Right now, it's Denver because Denver's winning, but we'll see what happens there. And speaking of Denver, right now they still hold a 12-point lead with 10 minutes left to go in San Antonio. So Denver wins that game. They'll be the 3 seed. They'll host Minnesota in the first round. So we'll see what happens there. And then coming back to this game, the Clippers and the Warriors. This game doesn't mean anything for Golden State, but it means something for the Clippers. 93 to 85, the Warriors have the lead. But that only matters if Portland here does their job. Right now, Trailblazers are doing their job. They're at 103 to 92. Still a winnable game here for Sacramento. But we'll see what happens coming down the stretch. 9 minutes left, and that game is not over just quite yet. So we'll see what happens. You guys were here of our earlier stretch. Celtics somehow beat Orlando 113 to 108, beating a third string. I thought this was an embarrassing loss for Orlando. This thing, Cleveland took care of business against Washington, even without their starters. Detroit still threw up 133 points, 121. I wonder if Kate Cunningham played in this game. Kate Cunningham did play in this game, but wow, he only has 7 points. Okay, that's kind of surprising, but Detroit takes care of business there. Then you move on here to Miami. Miami beat Atlanta 143 to 117. If the Hawks would have won this game, they would have been the 5 seed, but no, since they lost, and Toronto, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, they took care of business. So the Hawks fall to the number 6 seed because the Hawks do not have the tiebreaker with the Toronto Raptors. Here, Charlotte clinches the 9th seed. They will be at home against the Miami Heat in that 9-10 game. Winner moves on, loser is eliminated. So the Hornets take care of business here in New York. And speaking of Toronto, they won 136 to 101 earlier, securing that number 6 seed in the East with their win and with the Hawks loss from earlier. So still plenty of things to be determined. Not all seedings are finalized just yet. We'll see what happens here. Mainly, the only thing that we're waiting for now is just the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. Besides that, everybody else is placed where they will. Here, the Lakers right now are cruising 109 to 86 over the Jazz. So we'll keep our eye on this game. I don't know if that's in this game, but right now Phoenix is blowing out OKC 124 to 101. But OKC's not benching starters, so yeah. So this game doesn't really mean for anything. Meanwhile, I need to be looking at this game here between Denver and San Antonio. This is the only seeding purposes that we're waiting for the rest of this playoff. So we will see. Not the only ones, but how the schedule and how the teams are looking right now. It's looking like this one might be the final one because we'll take a look at some other games right now. Portland and LA Clippers. These are the two that we're also going to be taking a look at.
All right, Big T, final this season. Let's check out the Diamond Play the Game, brought to you by Morgan Jewelers. Brilliant.
It's a good one, too, because it started on defense. Beds and bang. Great with the steal and catch. With the dunk. Two teammates working together. Get there quick enough. You know the runner-up. Play the game. Right there. Yusuf Nurkic deserves some votes.
Hey, that, no, not aware that, but look, Nurk
walking on.
With a broad. This to Timmy. Drops to corner 3. 9. And with Brooklyn. With open. First bucket here. Fourth. Another double.
Really like. Question whether he can play at this level, but
two-way deal all big. Right, undrafted.
Big small.
Big small.
Big difference.
Puts double figures in it. Never had been there. Haven't heel out front. Thought the fingertips have been banged. Low. The rim goes out. Point. So, bang. 4, struck 12 points, 4 for 4 from 10.
Meanwhile, let's go ahead and head down to Denver right now. I'm out here to San Antonio right now. Denver off to another run, 117 to 102. So Denver was just at 8, now it's right back to 15. So Denver, like I said, Denver hangs on. They'll be the 3 seed in the West, and they'll play Minnesota in the first round. So we'll see what happens there. But Denver's looking pretty good right now in San Antonio.
Good look, short.
And right now, the Trailblazers continue to take care of business, 114 to 101 against Sacramento. Game's not completely over yet, but things are looking good, and the Trailblazers have clinched the 8th seed, and will play the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix next week.
Williams got double pump. Scores.
Got that when they go in.
Play. With 12.
Doing the dirty work. You've got 3 Lakers in there. Shot. Hard.
2 against. Put up.
Both.
And
There's butter right. Going to work though.
shot.
Cousins
Will. Going to be interesting. The notes taken. The minutes. This Ron.
we can't. That's talking about guys who've been there. You mentioned. Will out there.
going to come in sooner than later. Timmy with a hit down. Stay with it. Put in. Really a great arm. 23 for Austin. Rebounds. Free to play. We got a 124-96 game. Back to the timeout. See where you're watching. You've got a couple of minutes. We'll pick it in the post back here in Los Angeles. Brought to you by Les Olson. $100 Amazon card. Want to try to win. So next fall, you got a few minutes to put together something clever. What do you think?
Watching Cousins.
Meanwhile, okay, let's go get ahead back to San Antonio. We got 4 minutes to go in this game, and the Spurs are still down by double figures. Man, what is going on here? What it's like something's telling me like San Antonio is supposed to win this game, but at the same time, like they're not winning this game. They have 4 minutes left. Getting in crunch time here. Yes, they can still give up 12 points, a 12-point lead in 4 minutes, but yeah, Denver's looking to hang around right now. Denver's looking good right now to hang on. So we'll see what happens there.
Goes in at 12 points.
Meanwhile, look at it. We got a final score in Houston, 132-101. The Grizzlies season comes to an end, and we'll see Houston here in the first round. Right now, it will be the LA Lakers facing them.
We'll have to be impressed with. Better last name for the way you shoot the ball. Dalton tonight, the bench, 5 triples, 7 to 10. Hasn't been Jazz shot was triple quarter. 2 years at a Pacific and he is last day of the season. Played 22 in a week. Now, who had the crowd respond 17 for connect. Jazz will finish up this season at 22 and 33 on the road. James scores. Fields Friday night. So they can put their hands. Picked up the 12.
Faith likely going to pass it. Defense kind of way. Really guards anybody. Lane,
Pistol Pete, pull that off ultimate. Good, absolutely.
Well, awesome.
Sounded. Cody goes. Season. See without them. Would have that big team working with you. LG. Truck. That's in the business. Jazz Nate. Goodness.
Jazz Nation. With
So it's Will Hardy in there. See this year. Full. Jazz Nate. Full prop. That's Delta Center, special place. See, you know it. You played there. Lakers letting the time run out. About a half a second between shot clock. They're going to finish the season 53-29. Will win their 28th home game. Yeah. So Hardy will up his 4th year. Yes. There it is. Horn sounds. 131. 107. Game 82. Complete.
Begins, Bowler.
Begins. Couldn't have said it better. Anticipation, hopes, dreams, thoughts. Of course, May 10th, draft lottery, see where the Jazz actually, what player potentially would be available.
Do this. Well,
All right, guys, I'll be right back. We'll put you guys more on this. Let's see. The Lakers beat the Jazz. Let's see what else is going on. End of the fourth quarter there. So the Trailblazers beat Sacramento. So that means Trailblazers will be the 8th seed. They'll go to Phoenix. next week and play the Suns in the playing game. So the Suns versus Trailblazers game will be in Phoenix. I'm pretty sure the game everybody's saying should be next Wednesday. So we'll see what happens there. Right now, the Wolves are ahead 118 to 112 against the Pelicans. Nothing really matters in this game. The only game that we're looking at now is we're getting a little bit closer here. But the question is time a factor here? It's an 8-point game here in San Antonio. Denver right now leads 126 to 118, 124 left to go in this one.
Along the way this year, rough spots. Yeah, you know what? Steve working with UNLG makes it easy. Stick around. Siegfried and Jensen postgame report, stats, highlights, Lemon Mike. We go away. Here's a moment to thank all of our hardworking who sacrifice their time, blood, sweat, and tears to get us on and off the air every night. Jazz Nation, we'll see you next season.
This bone broth here, chicken makes the best broth.
All right, everybody. So Denver was able to take care of business 128 to 118, which means our brackets and our playoffs are officially set. So now this game doesn't really mean anything. The Clippers and the Warriors, this game doesn't no longer mean anything for either team. Because these two teams will play again in the play-in. It'll be in LA again. So we'll have the Clippers and the Warriors. Remember these two. This game will be played in LA, the same format as it is tonight. So these two will be our 9-10 game in the West. And then after these games end, we'll go ahead and we'll end the stream tonight.
jobs. You too.